I think I chose the wrong location to start this, but I'd like to begin this video by thanking my subscribers because I have broken the 10 subscriber mark, which is a pretty big deal for me, so thank you guys. Hey guys, this is me, Jeb the Gamer, and I'm going to be covering the Hemalergy magic system. This is the third magic system from the Mistborn book series, and I'm going to be covering it here. So the basis of this system is that you take some sort of spike, you kill something, and then if it has the matching ability in the case of the ones that steal allomancy and feruchemy, or if it, steals something else, which is why I have those item frames, because they require other creatures to, be killed. So, the way that the magic system works is that you kill something. Let's say that I killed the Iron Golem, and then use in survival mode. I'll use this. Survival mode. There we go. So you right click, you take some damage, and the spike gets added to your curio slots. You can also take damage when you put it in, so you can kill yourself by doing this. So be a bit wary about that. Continuing on, I think that the best thing to do is just start covering these. So iron is physical strength. When you kill something with this spike, you gain extra attack damage. So if I were to kill this iron golem with a iron spike, I'd be able to get a massive charge of power. Now you can see it has the little enchantment glint, and it has charged with Hemalergic iron. And now if you look, it says that when worn as a curio, gives me 10.5 extra attack damage. So now I deal extra attack damage. That's the way that all the spikes work. When you kill something with the matching power, it will give you that special ability. So iron, the best thing to kill is a iron golem, and it will give you an extra 10.5 attack damage. Steel spikes make it so that when you kill a person who has iron, steel, tin, or pewter for allomancy, you can store that power in a spike and then obtain it when you put that spike on yourself. It just occurred to me that I probably should show this in action. So I just removed all my allomantic powers, and now I'm going to give myself this spike, which has the power of allomantic iron. Now you see I've got iron up there, and I can start burning it. So the next thing is tin. Tin gives you extra eyesight. The best thing to kill to obtain this power is Aghast. So when you put on this spike, you get partial night vision. Ghasts are the best thing to kill with this, but honestly, it doesn't seem like there's a major difference. But what this does is that it makes it so you have part of the effect of night vision, meaning that you see better at night, but not necessarily equal to night vision. The next is a Pewter Spike, which gives you physical feruchemy powers, which is the ferrochemical, iron, steel, tin, and pewter. Brass is cognitive feruchemy, which is zinc, brass, copper, and bronze. So copper gives you an increased XP gain rate. So this is a bit comparable to the zinc feruchemy in that when you are tapping it, you gain extra experience. Except in this case, you don't need to be tapping it, you just gain the extra experience. And the best thing to kill is the Ender Dragon. Bronze is mental allomancy, which is allomantic zinc, brass, copper, and bronze. Chromium is better chest loot, so it'll give you better chances when you open up loot chests to get better stuff, such as a golden apple. And the best thing to kill for this is a rabbit. Now, aluminum is one that you don't really want to equip, so I am going to take this aluminum spike and put it on. And now, I don't have access to any of my powers. I can still open up this wheel regardless of whether or not I have powers, but I'm trying to use allomancy, but it's not doing anything. Don't use aluminum. Aluminum's bad. And now when I remove the spike, as you can see, for some reason it's not going away. This is a glitch at the moment, so just never equip an aluminum spike, because then you will lose your powers forever. So I just gave myself back all the powers just because of peace of mind. So, just don't use aluminum. It's bad. So gold is hybrid feruchemy, which is feruchemy of gold, electrum. I believe this is also, let's look, gold and cadmium. So gold, electrum, cadmium, and bendalloy. Electrum is enhancement allomancy, which is allomancy, duralumin, chromium, necrozole, and aluminum. For some reason I went out of order. Cadmium's Temporal Allomancy, which is Allomantic Gold through Bendalloy, and Bendalloy steals Spiritual Ferrochemy, which is Aluminum through Necrosis. So hopefully that was a helpful overview of the Hemalergy powers. It's pretty simple in concept. You just stab somebody and you get to steal their powers. Which, by the way, don't do this unless you want to be mean, because your friend will lose their powers. So, don't do that. And also, I did try to test shooting myself with a bow to see if I could be like, oh, yep, I'm stealing my own powers. Nothing happens. That's weird. Yeah, so pretty much this is kind of a mean magic system if you use it on other players, unless they're like, hey, you know, man, I don't need my zinc for a Ferrochemy, because reasons. So I'd say that the main addition is the various spikes, which make it so that you can get night vision pretty much 24/7 and whatnot. But regardless, it is a pretty accurate representation of the magic system in the books, where you stab somebody and you get your own powers. And actually, a few features in the future that are going to be coming up is that that aluminum bug is going to be fixed, and there are going to be a few other things, such as the ability to get spikes from loot chests, meaning that you don't have to kill people. However, I'm pretty sure that will also be removing Lerasium, which is normally how you obtain full Mistborn powers. By the way, the number of powers you can get is limited by the number of curio slots you have. You have 13 curio slots, so that means that you can choose 13 powers or 13 unique perks. There's several combinations that you can do. But yeah, and by the way, you can't benefit from having, say, 2 tin spikes. But if I were to equip this, it won't let me, because I've already got a tin spike equipped. So that means that you can't just equip infinite iron spikes to have plus 1300 attack damage. No, sorry, 130 attack damage. That would be ridiculous. By the way, I hope that you've enjoyed this video and you found it informative. And please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy these types of videos. At the moment, this is kind of a temporary measure until I, get access to another server. But I've got a few ideas for the next few weeks to keep content coming up. And I hope that you guys will have a very good day. So, I forgot a few things in the video, and I'm just going to correct them now. So, leafyrenolds is the maker of this mod, and actually, he does have an entire allomancy mod, not allomancy mod, an entire Cosmere mod, which, for those of you who have read the Brendan Sanderson books, you're fine not to understand it, but pretty much it's just a combination of a bunch of magic systems, including allomancy and ferrochemy. So, this is just a bit of like a side project of his to just bring the allomancy and ferrochemy mods separately to give them his own version of Hemalergy. So he has his own mod that he's working on. There's actually a server for that, but I'm going to be attaching a link to the Hemalergy mod in the description for you guys to check it out. So yeah.